Hi, we're the Heise family.
Our son Justice had stage 3 Wilms.
And this is our story.
We got Justice placed with us when he was 3 years old. He came to us from a situation where he had suffered from some homelessness and just some other neglectful things, but we got him as a foster son, and we were asked to adopt him. He joined our family as an official Heise. I became a little bit concerned because I thought he had lost some weight. So I took him into the doctor and I just said, this is probably silly, he has a bellyache, but will you check him? Really, the doctor came to our hospital room in the emergency room and was crying. And I thought, oh my, he must have had to tell someone something very serious, not realizing that it was going to be me. Justice was diagnosed on December 16th of 2014 in the Gunderson ER with stage 3 Wilms cancer.
There was a lot of uncertainty, a lot of sorrow, a lot of pain, a lot of questions.
And of course, when your son gets a diagnosis of cancer, you think they're going to die. I mean, that's what you think, and you're like, this can't be happening to us. We don't have a child that's this sick. We just adopted him. Like 8 months before all this, we just adopted him. He would be admitted and stay overnight and have surgery to remove the cancer out of his body and also his left kidney. So he'd had 11 rounds of radiation and then also at the same time started chemotherapy. The support was amazing. What we experienced walking through the pediatric oncology clinic doors was truly life-changing for us.
I think many people, and myself included, just kind of take for granted the health care that we have here at Gunderson and in this area, and to actually need that much help and to witness and see what goes on here.
And I credit Child Life and all of the resources that we had for him to be able to mentally be okay with all of this and to be able to mentally go through this, and that's what made him healthy physically.
He never stops thinking, so he's always wondering what's going to happen next, and that distraction was huge for the treatment.
You feel very alone and very lost. But having Gunderson and the people from CMN and all the people that supported us through that helped that and gave us a reason to put one foot in front of the other. It was really the only true support that we had in those moments because they had been through it and knew what we needed, even when we didn't know what we needed. One of the main things you worry about as a parent is it coming back, and it was our worst nightmare.
When it came back, it was very hard, not knowing if it ever would go away.
Mm-hmm. That was really hard. He was so incredibly sad.
He thought he was going to die, and he would talk about it. And as a parent, it's very hard to come up with the words for that kind of a conversation.
Well, because in reality, it could happen. We can't say no, it's never going to happen.
And it's always in the back of your mind that it can happen. And yeah, he was broken pretty bad after the re-diagnosis.
From May until February, he was admitted to the hospital every 3 weeks. He had a 13-hour surgery in Madison to remove the rest of that cancerous area. We had a scan in December that showed no evidence of disease.
I think it's always there. It's always in your thought, almost daily for me.
Oh, CMN was there the day after he was diagnosed. There was many of these, but one specific day when Justice was in the hospital, the fire trucks came. And it wasn't just the fire trucks. It was the gifts and all the firefighters and all the things they brought for him. And the love that you could see on the firefighters' faces, and to see Justice light up like that was nothing that I could have done. And how that helped even me when it was supposed to be for him. I was so humbled by knowing that someone cared so much about us. They don't know our family, but that they cared so much about us that they would go to the lengths that they went to make sure Justice had a good day.
It's the heart of the people at CMN, the firemen and everyone else that just giving their time, their genuine love for another child. These kids, they're strong. They go through some really tough stuff, and the fact that CMN is there, what better way to help a child than to give to CMN?
I have no words for the gratitude and thankfulness that I have in my heart for people that gave to support our family. Like, you have no idea what this meant to me and my family and my heart, and how, like, you're now a part of me.
Just as a parent, having a child that is going through so much pain, discomfort, uncertainty, and then to have people give and make that better, I just don't know what else you can say.
Thank you.